should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Paris Saint-Germain against Porto. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it'll have to be the Brazilian Hulk. He has the physique to play as a centre-forward, but for me, he's always a little more effective in wider areas, where he can isolate his fullback or cut inside, and whether...
It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Paris Saint-Germain take the early advantage. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Back of the net! Porto are level! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Porto grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, I love watching games like this when both teams are given everything they've got to try and win it. This is all the makings of a cracker.
Neymar with a delicate ball. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
But he was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
And it's Hulk. Hulk looking for options. Cristiano Ronaldo pushes it out wide. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. And Hulk! Goal! Porto! And the comeback is complete. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Porto get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Can he finish? Neymar. Want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Van Persie passes it through. This man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Porto go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
And Hulk! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Hulk just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Porto blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Neymar does not like coming off second best. Van Persie. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Hulk. Gets it, and now what? Cristiano Ronaldo! In it goes! And they are disappearing out of sight!
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Porto tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Neymar. Hulk. Totti. Neymar. Totti. 2 minutes to be added on. Neymar. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Totti. Looks like a good ball through. Neymar. Face to face with his opponent. Neymar with the ball through. Giroud. Totti. Tries a long pass towards the front. Now it's Neymar. And he's onside. Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference to shots like that. If you connect well, it will swerve and dip all over the place. It's just so hard to predict.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. He's away! No mistake! They are running riot here! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Porto totally rampant here. Hulk. Nicely controlled.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box, I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Totti. Now it's Van Persie. Lovely feet. It's Van Persie! That is out of this world from Robin Van Persie! His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Paris Saint-Germain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Aquilani. Paris Saint-Germain may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Neymar goes long and forward. Nigel de Jong. Neymar does not like coming off second best. Now it's Hulk. No, too much on it. Neymar, he's made his mark on this game. Totti has created 1 goal already. And it's Van Persie. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hulk. Shot a goal! It's come loose. Porto get it again. Looking for support. And in it goes! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I think when you concede a goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
Porto tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Tries a through ball. It's Nigel de Jong. Porto claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Hulk plays it short. And back out it comes. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Looks to slip it through, and this is Neymar. Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Has a swing at it! Really well taken goal. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he's got the result there, but you really have to question that defence, or lack of it.
Porto totally rampant here. Hulk. Giroud. Big chance. That is out of this world from Robin Van Persie. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Totti. Now it's Van Persie. Now the pass. Neymar with a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. And in the end, it got away. They just